What do you mean you are alive and you don't have to work? That's how much privilege you had.
Is the one I read, I think 4 days ago. Naira Life of this man that used to be like he used to wash cars, and he ended up owning a multi-million, real estate company. So I think that is one story that just shows me that there's nothing you can't do. No dream is too big for you to reach or attain.
Very, very early in Naira Life's history, there was back-to-back 2 weeks where one day they wrote a story about a graphic designer 2 years out of university earning 300,000 naira a month, and then the next week they wrote a story about a graphic designer 2 years out of university earning 1.1 million a month. It's been my favorite sort of like reference for why Naira Life matters, because you're like, the one that is earning 1.1, does he have two heads? And so, yeah, that's my favorite. It was instructive in sort of how if you make different choices, your career goes different ways and the amount of money you take home goes different ways. So I always reference the Naira Life series for people in that. It's just, don't take the wrong path and end up, leaving your blessing on the table.
Naira Life story on the HR manager who is making times 3 what she was doing last year and still not satisfied. Kind of just it's a button for you, like it's someone else that's in your field and they are not satisfied where they are. So are you feeling comfortable with what you're doing? Are you thinking of other means to expand your income? And that propelled me. In the past 3 weeks, I've been reading up on investment plans and how I can make my life better, because Nigeria is lifey people and I don't want to be caught in that web.
I've seen quite a few, but the one about the daughter of a politician who did not have to work, I read the story first. It was not connecting to me, because what do you mean you are alive and you don't have to work? That's how much privilege you have. So I had to go back and read it again.
I was really captivated by the finance manager who is chasing a $2 million net worth. It made me revolutionize my thinking, because most times most Nigerians just think about like daily or monthly survival, but it made me think like, okay, there are other people that are actually projecting and making goals for their own futures rather than just the present.
The Naira life of an accountant who doesn't trust himself with money. The core value of an accountant is prudence, so you have to be prudent in your spending.
There was this 40-year-old woman that sells textile and started flipping it, and she ran into millions, like some online job or something that the person started. And I really respect that person a lot because of the backstory of how they weren't exposed to financial stability as kids from their family, and then they went on to doing so amazing for themselves. It was really good to read. You're never too late to do something good. Irrespective of your background, you can do a lot more.